Hello and welcome to our channel where we discuss personal finance tips and tricks to help you achieve financial freedom. In today's video, we're going to talk about 10 habits that could be keeping you poor. If you're struggling to make ends meet, or find yourself living paycheck to paycheck, then this video is for you. So, without further ado, let's get started. Habit number 1, impulsive spending. One of the biggest habits that can keep you poor is impulsive spending. If you're someone who tends to buy things without really thinking about it, then you're likely spending more money than you need to. For example, let's say you walk into a store and see a shiny new gadget that you don't really need. If you buy it on impulse, you're not only spending money you could have used elsewhere, but you're also likely to end up with a lot of things you don't really need or use. Habit number 2, not having a budget. Another habit that can keep you poor is not having a budget. If you don't know where your money is going, then you're likely to overspend in certain areas without even realizing it. For example, if you're not keeping track of your grocery spending, you may end up spending more than you can afford and not have enough money for other important expenses. Habit number 3, using credit cards irresponsibly. Using credit cards irresponsibly is another habit that can keep you poor. If you're constantly using your credit card without paying off the balance, then you're likely to accrue a lot of debt and pay high interest fees. For example, let's say you use your credit card to buy a $500 TV, but only pay the minimum balance each month. By the time you pay it off, you could end up paying over $1,000 in interest fees. Habit number 4, not saving money. Not saving money is another habit that can keep you poor. If you're not setting aside money for emergencies or future expenses, then you're likely to struggle financially when unexpected expenses arise. For example, let's say you need to repair your car and don't have any money saved up for it. You may have to take out a loan or put the expense on a credit card, which can lead to even more debt. Habit number 5, eating out too often. Eating out too often is another habit that can keep you poor. If you're eating out for lunch and dinner every day, then you're likely spending more money than you need to on food. For example, let's say you spend $10 on lunch and $20 on dinner each day. Over the course of a year, that adds up to over $10,000. By learning to cook at home and pack your own lunches, you can save a lot of money. Habit number 6, living beyond your means. Living beyond your means is another habit that can keep you poor. If you're constantly spending more money than you make, then you're likely to accrue a lot of debt and struggle financially. For example, let's say you make $50,000 a year but are spending $70,000 a year. You may be able to get by for a while, but eventually, you'll run out of money and be forced to make drastic changes. Habit number 7, paying for subscriptions you don't use. Paying for subscriptions you don't use is another habit that can keep you poor. If you're subscribed to multiple services, but only use a few of them regularly, then you're likely wasting money each month. For example, let's say you're subscribed to a streaming service, a gym membership, and a magazine subscription, but only use the streaming service regularly. By canceling the other subscriptions, you could save a significant amount of money each month. Habit number 8, neglecting your debts. Neglecting your debts is another habit that can keep you poor. If you're ignoring your debt payments or making only minimum payments, then you're likely to accrue even more debt and damage your credit score. For example, let's say you have a credit card debt of $5,000 with a high interest rate, and you're only making the minimum payment each month. By neglecting your debt, you could end up paying thousands of dollars in interest fees and take years to pay off the debt. Habit number 9, not investing in yourself. Not investing in yourself is another habit that can keep you poor. If you're not constantly learning and improving your skills, then you may miss out on opportunities for career advancement or higher paying jobs. For example, let's say you're interested in a particular field, but you're not willing to invest in further education or training. By not investing in yourself, you could miss out on potential career opportunities or higher paying jobs. Habit number 10, not negotiating your bills. Not negotiating your bills is another habit that can keep you poor. If you're not taking the time to negotiate bills such as your rent or utilities, then you're likely overpaying for those services. For example, let's say you're renting an apartment and haven't negotiated your rent in a while. By negotiating with your landlord, you could potentially save hundreds of dollars each month. So there you have it, 10 habits that could be keeping you poor. By making small changes and being more mindful of your spending habits, you can start building a more financially secure future for yourself. We hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more personal finance tips and tricks. Thank you for watching.